All right, it is March, and I am so excited to share the TruValue Analysis Calculator with you this month. This is a really great tool if you're meeting with a prospective seller and you're wanting to go over pricing strategy on where to list the home. So let's jump into it. In our area, the average list price of homes tends to be around 800,000. So this is just an example purpose. I did not put an address in up here. So this is just an example. You're going to really want to look at your comps too as you put these figures in. But let's say you're sticking with 800 for fair market value, 750 on the low end, 850 on the high end. And as you sit down with your seller, you're going to want to get all of the rest of this information for them. What's your average loan balance? What was your interest rate when you got the loan? What is your HOA, electricity? The property taxes and insurance are going to auto-populate, so you don't need to worry about that as much. But try to get all of the rest of this information, and the more detailed you can be, the better, because it's really going to drive your point home on how much they are wasting every month that the property sits on the market. So once you get all that information, you click on compute here at the bottom. And then over here on the right-hand side, you're going to get a really cool breakdown that shows how much money they are losing every month that the home sits on the market. So you can toggle these, you can increase this if maybe you're in your market, properties are sitting for an average of 90 days. You can change this up to 3 months. You can change this up to 8 months if you feel like some of the higher valued ones are sitting a little bit longer. Change this for your market and what you're seeing. And down here is where the really cool part is. You can click on this reductions button. And what you can see here at the bottom is that, when you strategically and aggressively price the home, you're not likely going to have to do a reduction. So you're going to walk away with that same price. However, if you are having to reduce the price of the home, when you're at fair market value or you listed a little bit higher, you're actually walking away with less than what you would have if you would have priced a little more aggressively from the get-go. So really cool feature. Get in there and check it out and let me know if you have any questions.